Hello friends, today the topic which I'm going to talk to you is about panic attacks. There are many students which I have come across, many people have come across, they get panic. When they speak to a native speaker, when they speak to a person who is very fluent, they go into panic mode, they froze, they go blank, they don't understand what they're saying, they're completely hypnotized. This is panic attack actually. In this video, I'm going to talk about panic attacks. What are the reasons behind this? What are the solutions behind this? But this video will not be short. As usual, I'm going to go in depth and explain you the psychology behind this. If you are having this problem of anxiety and panic attack while speaking with fluent and native speakers, confident speakers, then this video is for you. Don't miss this video. Watch till end. Let us start. Well friends, as I said, panic attacks or panic or anxiety, it's a kind of emotional disorder which most of the people go through. In everyday life also some people face, and some people face mostly in English communication. Maybe this is the first video on English panic attacks which most of the people go through. An eye-opener. We are going to go through these steps. First, we are going to understand what is panic attack. Then I'll tell you why we panic. Then difference between panic and nervousness. These are two different emotions. And then I'll tell you about how to overcome panic attacks. Here I go. First, you have to understand what are panic attacks. And let us go inside our brain and understand some important parts here. Hope you can see here. As you can see here, this is the part amygdala. This red color, small almond-shaped part is amygdala. Come here and I'll explain you how it works. The same part is here. Hope you can see this orange color part. This is our brain, eyes. This is very important because if you don't understand this, you will not be able to handle your emotions and you will be panic. So I'm explaining you this. Okay. Now, actually what happens when you see something like a fluent speaker, one signal goes to this part, this is called as thalamus. And then that signal goes to neocortex, this is called as prefrontal cortex area, and the signal comes back to amygdala. Amygdala will decide what to do about this. Therefore, the signal goes here. In this part of the brain, rational analysis is done, rational or logical. Okay, this is very important. We have to think rationally, we have to think logically. In short, this part of the brain takes proper decisions by considering all the factors, all the reality. But as you can see here, one signal comes directly here. As you can see here, this shortcut is there. This shortcut was developed for some reason. In short, when you see something, one signal quickly goes here. And one signal goes here, takes time to reach. As you can see here, that the time required to reach a signal here from thalamus is shorter, and this time is more. It is around 1/8 second more. Now, why this is there, I'll tell you. Why we panic, that I'm telling you. Let us go ahead and understand these important factors. Why we panic. We panic due to 4 reasons. Nature, nurture, culture and signature. Okay, panic attack was given to us by nature. And the part here I explained you, this is called as the limbic system. Limbic system is a mechanism, is a brain which developed few lakh years before when we used to live in forest during the Stone Age. Now why it was given to us, I'll explain you. We panic due to nature, nurture is also there, culture is also there, signature is also there. I'll explain you first one, what is nature. See here, as you can see here, nature means genetics. Nature means what we got from our ancestors. These are the genes which we have inherited from our ancestors. And today, whatever we are evolution. We have been evolved from our great ancestors. Nature has given us certain genes, and due to that, we panic. Why these genes are there, I'll explain you. Let me move forward. First of all, nurture, I'll explain you. Nurture means what? It's the effect of your family, it's the effect of your friends, it's the effect of your teachers. Now, as you can see here, this is the second part. As I told you, this is the first part is nature, second part is nurture. Again, your beliefs, your panic, you get nervous because of in your family, someone behaves in that way. You see that, you see your friends, you see your teacher, and these things also are learned from your nurture. Nurture means sanskar, people around you. Next one, culture. Culture, I mean, even we get some things from culture. These are some of the beliefs which we take from culture. Every culture is different. Indian culture is different. In India, there are different cultures according to different states. So we learn all these things, all these beliefs unconsciously. And last is, as you can see here, signature. Signature is also our own unique genes which we have acquired, which only we have. And this is your uniqueness. Even your uniqueness can have the tendency to panic. Every person is different. Every person. That's what I said at the beginning, that I have seen some people panic, some people don't panic. The reason is, one of the reason is this. Now let us move ahead and understand the emotional brain development. As I said here before, that part, amygdala, it is developed because of some reasons. And we have two brains. One, again I'll come back. We have two brains here. Here we are. One brain is this brain, a rational brain. Another brain is, let us come here, amygdala brain. This brain is rational, this brain is calm, this brain is very logical, but this brain is emotional brain. It's also called as a monkey brain. It gets panic quickly. And as you can see, I told you before that if a signal goes quickly here, you get quickly panic, and this part of the brain goes blank. I repeat again, when a signal comes here and goes quickly here, when you panic, this part of the brain goes blank. It is called as amygdala hijack. Amygdala hijacks this part of the brain and you don't know what's happening. You panic, you say something, you do something. But after some time, when this brain wakes up, when this brain becomes silent, then you realize that you did some mistake and you feel embarrassed and sorry about that. This is the way actually it works. Let us move forward now. Now, as I said here, let us come here, that this part of the brain was developed because, as you can see here, during the old days, I mean, during millions of years ago, we were living in forests. And during those days, we had to survive. As you can see here, we would hunt, we would kill, and the problem was even we would get killed. As you can see here, that if you were not very cautious, if you were not very alert, then tiger would have killed you, or the enemy tribes would have killed you, or a big elephant would have killed you. So you should be very cautious and alert. So to deal with this uncertainty, to deal with this quick decision making which we needed to have during those days, our brain developed. That, I mean, emotional brain developed. And this brain is called as the evolutionary brain or the monkey brain. Hope you are getting it. Now let us move forward. Now see the difference between panic and nervousness, as I told you, point number 3. Now, panic and nervous, these are two different emotions. When we panic, this part of emotions come. Now understand there are two types of emotions. One is evolutionary emotions, and on the other side you can see here, these are civilized emotions. Emotions which are civilized. Civilized means now we need those emotions. And these are the emotions which we don't need now. Why we don't need now? Because today, that is during this era, today, we do not have any situation where our life is threatened. There is no threat to our life. We are not going to die. Very rarely it happens, like once in a lifetime, that your life is threatened. Otherwise, we don't. These emotions are designed to survive millions of years ago. But these emotions we need now. These emotions come in amygdala, that part of the brain. Okay, these are emotions which are very severe or very high intensity, and these are the emotions which we actually need. Let us come here. Anxiety means panic. Very similar. Now this emotion is there because of our amygdala brain, but actually we don't need this. We need concern. This is the concern means nervousness. This is the difference between panic and nervousness. And when you become panic, you get blank. We don't need that. We need concern. We have to be nervous, because if you are not nervous, when you are not concerned, how you are going to perform? Understand this basic difference between emotions. Hope you are getting it. Let us move forward now. Now, how to control your nervousness? How to control your panic? Nervousness has to be controlled, but before that, let us understand how to control this panic. And for that, you have to understand 4 steps. All right. First is awareness. Second is pause. Third is accept your panic. And fourth is tell yourself. Now, I will tell you exactly what is meaning of awareness. Now see, awareness means what? Awareness means, let us come back. Now let us talk about awareness. Awareness means what? All of you understand? Awareness means you are aware about your emotions. You are aware that you are getting nervous, very panic, and you are disturbed. That is awareness. And awareness comes through mindfulness. Mindfulness means you are aware of your mind. You are aware of your mind. You are aware of what's happening inside your mind. That is mindfulness. You are aware about your emotions. You are aware about your thoughts. This is awareness. So the first step is awareness. And the second step is pause. When you are aware that, oh, I'm going to get panic, you have to take a pause. Pause means what? Again, let us go back here and understand what is pause. Why we are taking a pause. When we take a pause, this signal, which was supposed to come here quickly, we take a pause, then this signal goes here, and then we make some rational decisions, and then we come here. This is the reason why we take a pause. If you don't take a pause, this signal comes here quickly, and we will take some wrong decisions. This is the reason why we have to take a pause. Let us move forward and come back here. The next is accept your panic. We don't accept our panic. We don't understand that panic is there, and we want to get rid of panic. We think like panic is useless. We don't want panic. And now what happens? When you get panic, you get panic about panic. You feel embarrassed about your panic. This is not going to solve the problem. This makes your problem more difficult, more severe. You have to accept your panic. Yeah, some people panic. I also panic. Accept it. You will calm down. You will realize, because now you have accepted your panic. And when you accept your panic, the secondary disturbance, that is panic about panic will not be there. And the last, most important, tell yourself, I'm not going to die. Why? Because this emotion of panic was designed to save you from dying. But when you talk to a fluent speaker, you are not going to die. Tell yourself, I'm not going to die. What happens at that instant? You will feel calm, better, and that panic gets converted into helpful nervousness. It is very helpful. But this is very easy to write down, very easy to explain you, but not that simple. To practice, you need to work a lot on this. And to work a lot on this, you have to do one important thing: exposure therapy. Whenever you realize that you are panicking in this situation, I panic while talking to my boss, I panic at this place, don't avoid this. If you avoid, you are giving your emotional brain, I showed you that, a signal that this situation is really dangerous. And your emotional brain will have a memory, and next time when a situation arises, it will tell you don't go. You will panic. Instead of that, expose yourself slowly to these situations where you get panic. And when you expose yourself, you go and talk to your boss, you go and speak to people, you go and face the situation. Slowly that panic reduces to helpful nervousness. In this way, this is going to work. Dear friends, this is about panic. There are many people who are suffering, who are going through a lot of problems, and this is the solution for that. Okay, so next time, don't run away from the panicky situation. Go and face the situation and then see, but follow the 4 steps which I have given you. Hope you enjoyed the video, friends. Thanks a lot for watching, and take care. Don't panic, but nervous. Be nervous. Nervousness is very important. It is helpful emotions which we need. But even sometimes when you panic, accept your panic. Accept that you panic. Accept that this hasn't worked. Accept, we are humans. It always will not work. Thank you and goodbye. Thank you.